belly. Gosh.
I am Nan.
I am Lann.
It's Nan and Lann.
I'm Lann.
And I'm Nan. And it's National Deep Dish Pizza Day.
Yesterday I found out it was National Deep Dish Pizza Day today. And then I was thinking to myself, there's not a whole lot of places in San Diego that have deep dish pizza. At least there's not like tried and true places that I have tried. So I went with my second best option, to make some at home. I checked out geniuskitchen.com to find a copycat version of the Uno's Pizzeria deep dish crust, along with a classic recipe for like an Italian sausage deep dish pizza along with it. So I am going to try this recipe out. I decided to make a huge freaking lasagna pan sized deep dish pizza. It's going to be half margherita and a half Italian sausage.
Oh, you never told me I was going to
Yeah. We're experimenting here. It's going to be great. I already pre-cooked my Italian sausage. I fluffed up the crushed canned tomatoes by adding some chopped garlic and added a little bit of salt to it since it was unsalted. I did not add onion because there are some peoples in the house that are not fans of onions. And we want it to be really simple too. I don't want to add a whole lot. I believe on the Italian sausage side, it's just going to be the cheese, the Italian sausage, the sauce, boom. When it comes out of the oven, we'll hit it with some Parmesan and some oregano. Same thing on the margarita side. It's literally just going to have cheese, tomato, basil, fresh basil. I got fresh basil. Here's the thing. I didn't want to buy the, traditionally Uno's does it, the sliced mozzarella or the sliced provolone. I found it cheaper to get the grated stuff. So I'm going to put tons of grated mozzarella down at the base. Because if you don't know, deep dish pizza builds its way a little backwards. You start with a huge base of the crust, layer some cheese, then you add your tomato. Then you do your toppings. So if it's a pepperoni pizza, you put the pepperoni down.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's finished off with that awesome sauce. I leave it up to debate. A lot of people don't consider deep dish pizza. Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. If you're not considering deep dish pizza actual pizza, then you're just a pizza hater. And if you're a pizza fan, you shouldn't be a hater of any kind of pizza.
They don't say it's deep dish pizza. Then what do they think it is? Pizza lasagna?
Well, some consider it a pie. But I mean, it's a pizza pie. Like, it's pizza. I'm not a hater of any type of pizza. I mean, maybe crappy pizza. But, there's a very few places I've gone to where I'm like, this tastes like cardboard. Maybe I shouldn't eat this.
Oh, that one place.
Oh, yeah, a fun little pizza story. Me and my husband went to Big Bang Theory taping, and, sometimes when you go to these tapings at certain studios,
they give you food.
They give you food, or they throw you candy, they try to keep you awake. Well, at Big Bang Theory, and I'm not sure if this is the same anymore because it's been a few years, they will give you a slice of pizza. Well, my husband and I had just gotten done, with our juicing cleanse. I had nothing but, freshly made juice, for, I don't know, I think it had been, an entire, month, 2 months, I don't know.
3 months.
And I thought I would appreciate the value of a slice of pizza. It was very simple. It was like a slice of cheese pizza, I think. And I had a bite, and I thought it was the weirdest, most tasteless thing in the world. It was literally particle board with, processed cheese. It was not
Like
very good pizza.
The sliced one that's like not melty at all.
Like, let's just say I've had better pizza at a school cafeteria than I did at the studios where they filmed Big Bang Theory. Anyways, we're gonna go into the kitchen now and we're gonna get started. So kiddo wants to cook with me. I think that's a very good idea. We're gonna start with the dough because it's gotta rise for like ever. I'm going to give you guys the recipe as we go along. Oh, I need scissors. Okay, let's start out. I'm doubling the recipe. So I'm going to do everything twice. Or I'm going to double everything. It's a cup of warm tap water. I'm going to use 2 cups instead of 1 cup. It's 1 package of active dry yeast. So we're going to use 2 packages here since we're obviously doubling the recipe. And you're going to dissolve it, Nana. You're going to use the whisk to dissolve the yeast. Dissolve. And then I'm going to start measuring out the flour that goes into the...
Dissolve the yeast.
Now 3.5 cups flour goes in. I'm just going to have to wash these.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to use this big pan, this big bowl.
Okay.
Don't worry, there's more wet ingredients that go in. Just a little bit. Next is cornmeal. 1/2 cup, but we're doing a full cup since we're doubling the recipe because I'm crazy. I just didn't think that 1 batch was going to
feed 7.
Well, essentially, and also fit the lasagna pan, which is why I doubled the recipe. Okay, 2 teaspoons salt. Well, 1 teaspoon salt. Doubling the recipe, that makes 2.
Boop, salt.
So next, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And then, obviously, we're doubling the recipe for ours. So 1/2 cup of oil it is. No, I'm just kidding.
Got oil on me.
You're going to get messy.
Yeah, I
Careful
know.
with that bowl, please.
I know it's for the baby shower.
So she's going to mix this, or we're going to mix this until it's well incorporated, and then we're going to actually place it in another bowl to rise for about an hour. So we're learning here as we're going along that we're needing to add a little bit of water to incorporate the dry ingredients. So, you know, if your 1 cup of warm water doesn't work, I'm pretty sure adding a few tablespoons at a time won't hurt it. Yeah. You cracked the bottom of the bowl, didn't you? And you know what? I'm gonna go in with my hands. Ariana has another bowl that she's oiled all around, and we're gonna let this dough kind of do its thing and rise for about 45 minutes to an hour.
I kissed her twice and she fell asleep. Yes!
Oh my gosh, look at that. So, obviously, you saw the dough rose really well. We're going to punch it down. We're going to knead it just a little bit. But you've got to see the punch. This is like my favorite part of baking, and I don't bake very often, so I'm easily amused. The punch down. Oh, it's the best. It's
my
beautiful.
gosh.
And we're going to just knead this. It says to knead briefly, so I believe we're just gonna, you know, make sure everything is well incorporated. So this goes into the pan, and then you let it kind of rise another 15 minutes while you're getting the toppings together, which is perfect because I haven't sliced the tomatoes or chopped the basil yet. I am glad I doubled the recipe because, as you can see, like, it's all being used to fill the entire pan. It says to use a 15-inch round pan, so I assume one that has like pretty big sides so you can build your deep dish. Yeah. So I understand this is square or rectangular, and it's kind of reminiscent, and I learned this today, of Detroit style deep dish pizza. But I'm actually making it like Chicago style, but like in a square pan. Okay, so now we're just gonna leave this alone. We're gonna let it rise for just a little bit while I go and prepare the tomatoes and the basil. All right, we're gonna start building this pizza. Tons of freaking mozzarella. I know it's not the sliced kind like traditional, but whatever. It's cheese. Basically fill the bottom, so let's do that. So, half of it's margarita and half of it's going to be sausage. So let's do the margarita side. I've got okay tomatoes. Not all of them are whole, but whatever, it'll do. Beautiful.
That's pretty much half.
Mm-hmm. Can't have margarita pizza without basil. I'm going to put some of this into the pie now. And some of it is going to be
on top.
I'm going to go in with my sausage on this side. Look at that. All the sausage I browned earlier. We're just going to pile that in right there. As you remember, and as you've recalled, Chicago deep dish builds a little backwards. And so the sauce goes on top. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to preheat the oven. Let's do that right now.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so now we do the sauce. So I assume that there's a technique to this if you're
An actual...
But I'm just gonna spoon it first and then
spread it
later.
Okay.
So now, guys, I don't know, man. It's super heavy, but it's ready for the oven. I think it's done. Let's check it out. Oh, look at that. I think it's ready to come on out of the oven. Finished product, guys. A little burnt sauce on the edges, but that's whatever. Some Parmesan and a little bit of oregano just to kind of... And there we have it. Look at that. Delicious. It just came out of the oven in my mouth. I just told you it was hot. Like,
when I touched it. I'm a child.
You're beautiful. Just want you to know.
Are you singing to the pizza?
It's pizza.
It's a pizza.
Like, how do you not?
It's a deep dish pizza.
That you haven't tried yet. It's the first time you made it.
No. Check that out. Dun 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 dun. Behemoth. That's what you call a deep dish. Check that out. Look how beautiful that is.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. You're my guinea pig. I've never made a deep dish pie before, and I need you to tell me if it's good or not.
He's speechless.
Is it good? Yeah! Success?
It's a little hard. Maybe maybe less time on the 400.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Jackie's gonna try the margarita. Do do do
sausage.
do 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 be.
Oh wow, that actually looks.
Now it looks like a Tetris piece. Too legit. Too legit. To
Oh.
quit.
He says the crust is too hard, but I like it like this. Oh, good. Look, ready?
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Oh, what's that, baby?
She likes cheese. Here, have a cheese.
My God. My gosh.
Lunch next adventure. Dessert dish.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a pie. Anyways.
But it would have a thick deep dish crust.
That's amazing.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So say you wanted to make.
That was today's.
Stop it.
Shut up! That was today's vlog, guys. Thanks for watching.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
And eat all the
Deep dish.
pizza. Eat all the pizza.
Wait, look.
Wow!